All right. Terry Bradshaw, how can we forget? He was the four-time Super Bowl winner with the Pittsburgh Steelers in the 1970s. He has not been a fan of Mike Tomlin. He's made no bones about it. So we'll put that out there. And also, he was critical of the decision to sign Aaron Rodgers, and he said that Rodgers should stay in California and go chew on bark or something. So he has a bias, even though he's a Pittsburgh icon. Here, Terry Bradshaw is on Mike Tomlin and where the Steelers stand as of 2025.
They're not ever going to fire Mike Tomlin. If they continue, they made the playoffs in 18 years, and he wins it, he'll go again 19 years. They don't have the team. It takes offense, defense, takes it all, takes coaching. They're always competitive, but they're past being a contender. They're not a contender. They're just not. From what I've seen, they're not a contender. They haven't been in a while. They hadn't been a contender in 5 years.
Hey, I don't disagree with what he's saying.
Yeah.
Look, Aaron Rodgers was trying to make the case that the Steelers are one of the 10 or 12 teams in the Super Bowl window. And I said, you can play your way in there, but entering the season, no. Now, look, they get a boost when the Bengals lose Joe Burrow for most, if not all, of the year. That creates a vacancy among the teams that were in the window. But playing the way they played on Sunday in New England, you can't count on 5 turnovers every week. Now, look, they did a good job of making things happen and punching the ball out. Cam Hayward was a one-man wrecking crew. But when you get outgained the way they got outgained, you can't just it's not, the planets aren't going to line up every week like that. And they need to put a good offensive performance and a good defensive performance together in the same game, because it's been one or the other for 3 weeks, and they're lucky they're 2-1.
Yeah, it's all about complementary football. How can you go and do that? How can your offense play well, then your special teams make a play, then your deep? Like, that's what it's about. All of the good teams, all of the Super Bowl teams usually have some component of that. So I agree with Terry Bradshaw. I don't think Tomlin will go anywhere. But, like, I don't look at this team and say, man, they're going to be in this thing in the divisional round or the AFC Championship competing to go to the Super Bowl. I don't think many people see them in that light. Again, like you just said, it's a long season. It's all about how do you get better, how do you do all those things. But when you look at the AFC, you look at the way the Chargers are playing, you got Buffalo in it. Whatever Baltimore turns up to be, they're still going to be competitive. They're going to be a hard out to go win that division. I just don't see the Pittsburgh Steelers in that conversation at all.
Hey, but for now, they're tied for first place in the AFC North with the Bengals with a 2-1 record, with the Ravens and the Browns at 1-2. So take a picture of that and save it, because who knows how much better it's going to get for the Steelers. They do have that DNA to be competitive, but it has been a while since they've been true contenders. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.